Aloha, my friends. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. And those of you that are not really sure what Thanksgiving is, because maybe you don't live in the USA, Thanksgiving is the third Thursday of November every year, and it's a day in the USA where we get together and we eat a lot of turkey and we give thanks for for everything that's made our lives much better right now. And I want to thank you. I want to give thanks to you for watching my live streams all the time and getting yourself some skills, allowing me this pleasure to share with you my positive vibes and encouraging you to keep on learning, to keep on sharing your knowledge, and to keep catapulting your skills to the next level. And that's why today I want to show you how to put a turkey inside of Excel. Something like this. Check it out. Happy Thanksgiving 2021. And here's your turkey. We've got Gobble Gobble. Woo, right there. And then we got another turkey. You know, he's not as happy as this turkey. He doesn't like Turkey Day. We got this turkey right here. And what he wants us to do is eat more chicken. All right. So what this is a pop-up picture comment. So let me show you how we do this. Check it out. All right, here we are. And there's a lot of purple in here. I like this purple. Purple is the color of royalty. So, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the purple. And the purple looks like it's really flashing, spilling all onto me right now. So, here we go. Let's get busy because I know you want to get your day over with so you can go shopping and buy yourself some turkey for tomorrow. You know, they got the already cooked turkeys that come out perfectly all the time. And what if you're not in the USA? Well, you can celebrate Thanksgiving every day. Just be grateful. And it makes things much better. Wake up in the morning and go, I'm so grateful that I just woke up. Every morning, that's the first thing I'm thankful for. I woke up. Because I know the last night a whole bunch of people went to sleep expecting to wake up today, and they didn't. I did. And a bunch of other people around me woke up, and so did you. So thank you. Thank you for waking up today and being here, learning how to do a pop-up picture comment. Now, today I'm doing this because it's the day before Thanksgiving, and this is kind of fun. But imagine what else you could use this for. Imagine that you had an inventory list, and then you had inventory items. For example, one of them was like a screwdriver, a certain type of screw, part number 8558, screw number 8558. And when you hover over it, a picture of that part appears. Or let's say you work in HR and you've got all your employee names. And whenever you hover over a certain employee's name, a picture of that employee appears. We're having fun today. Don't get mad, get skills. But this is definitely a skill you can use and profit from. So let me show you how to do it. I've got the same worksheet set up right over here. And just so you know that you can really easily copy a spreadsheet, the way that I did it is I just hover over the spreadsheet that I want to duplicate and I press on the control key, okay? Control, that key. I'll press the control key, and when I press the control key and then I left click on my mouse, left click. When in doubt, right click. Nothing happens, left click. Nothing happens, check your options. So now I'm going to press the control key, left click, and now you see that there's a little point. The pointer has like a sheet with a plus on it. And you see that little upside down black triangle there? Wherever I release, that's where the copy of sheet 1, 2 is going to appear, except it's not going to be called sheet 1, 2. It's going to be called sheet 1, 3. That's right, because it's the third version of sheet 1. All right, so that's how I quickly duplicated a sheet. So now let's go right ahead and learn how to insert a comment, a pop-up picture comment. We have two pop-up pictures. We've got the one in this cell, and then we got the one in this cell. It's the same methodology. So let's just go right ahead and take care of it. I'm going to put the gobble gobble turkey right inside this cell. So let's go right ahead and right click over here. We're going to right click, and then we're going to go new comment. So I am in Microsoft 365. So if the interface is looking a little bit different from yours, it's because of that. I'm in Microsoft 365. I've been using this technique since 2007, I believe. So the only difference that I see now in Microsoft 365 and previous versions of Excel is that we now have what are called comments. Comments, what used to be comments, are now called notes. So this is a note, all right? And a comment, let me remove this, delete. A comment is different now in Office 365. When we go to insert a comment, like right here, you see, when I'm making comments in Excel spreadsheet that I'm working with my team, I always put, who this comment is for. There's one of my team members right there. And then I put in my message and boop, send it. And then that's a comment that we can be communicating on the whole time we're working on this workbook, and we can keep a history of it and the like. Well, now what we want to do is a comment. So the only difference between earlier versions of Excel and this one in regards to comments is that we now have notes. It's like a little chat that happens within an Excel workbook with your other team members, even inside of a cell. This is a comment. I'm going to right click, and we're going to insert a new comment. Oops, excuse me. See? We're going to insert a new note. Okay? Now, we're going to take out the name. The name appears in there. Yours is not going to say Billy Wiggly. Yours is going to say the name of whoever owns Microsoft Office. And if you've personalized Microsoft Office on your terminal, then it's going to have your name on it. Remember, let's check out our options real quick. I'm going to press Alt-F-T. Whoops, excuse me. Let me get out of there. I'm going to press Alt-F-T to take me to my options. And when you go to your options, you go to General. And you can personalize your copy of Microsoft Office. So every document that you open, a Word document, PowerPoint presentation, Excel workbook, all of them are going to have your username, the ones that you created. So you would go to your options, whether it's Excel or any one of your Office applications, then go to General, and then you go to personalize your copy of Microsoft Office. And also, you might be working on a terminal that used to belong to somebody else. And on that terminal, now you're seeing the username of that other individual, and you're going to want to go change it. Whenever we look at the info for our files, here's where we're going to see the authors and the like. All right, so let me go right in here, and let's keep working with this comment. I'm going to right click and edit. Excuse me, I keep calling them comments because they used to be comments, but it's a note. So I'm going to edit the note, and we took out this name. Now, right here on the edge, right on the corner, okay? Not in the middle of the note, right in here, right click. We're not going to do that. You see the options that we have here? Oh, maybe we do now. Let me see. Format comment. And nope, can't do it. We're going to want to right click right on the edge right there. You see? Right there. Right on, not in here, okay? But right there on the edge. Right click. And then you go to format comment, and you're going to know you're in the right one because now you got all these other options. Let me escape from there. I'm going to right click right inside the comment. I'm going to go to format comment, and then now I only have the option to format the font, maybe the color and the like, but not everything else that I need. So let me go ahead and cancel, and right on the edge of the comment, right click, then go to format comment. Now we have all these options right here. Yay! Angels, that's what it sounds when you're doing something right in Excel. So we're going to go to colors and lines, and this gives us the fill color for our comment. That's the default. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to fill effects because we're going to add an effect, not a color. Fill effects. And in the effects, do we want a gradient? No. Do we want a texture? No. Do we want a pattern? Nope. Do we want a picture? Yes, we do. So now we can go to select a picture and then just go browse to the file where you have your photo. And I've got it under my pictures, and I'm going to say the Gobble right there. That's the one. So I'm going to click insert, and we can lock the picture aspect ratio if you like. Let's just go ahead and do that. And I'm going to press OK, OK, and there's Gobble Gobble. Just like that. Boom. Now when you hover over it, there's Gobble Gobble. Now I'm going to do this again to insert the Eat More Chicken Turkey. Are you ready for this? Come on now. Step 1, put your marquee where you want to insert the note. Then right click. You got it. And then we're going to go to format. New comment. Because we're going to insert a new comment. Click. Excuse me. See, I keep doing that. I keep calling it comments because they used to be comments. Break that habit. It's a new note right here. You find them under the review tab. Okay. You got the comments group, and then you got your notes right there. And look at all these different options that you have. All right. So now I'm going to right click again, and then I'm going to insert a new note. Click right there. Then we do what? Take this out right there because we don't want that to appear. Then we're going to right click right on the edge of the comment on the green line right there. Then we're going to go to format the comment right here. Boom. And then now in here, we're in colors and lines. It remembers that we've been here before. That's where we were when we closed this. So now we're going to go to fill effects, just right there, fill effects. And the fill effects, we're going to choose what? A picture. That's right. And then we're going to select a picture from a file, and then it's going to be in our pictures. Well, for me, that's where I stored it. And then we're going to do the Eat More Chicken right there. Eat More Chicken. Yeah. And insert. Lock picture aspect ratio. Click OK. And then we just resize it right here. Just like that. Yay. And now look. We can hover over this one. Gobble Gobble. And that one. Eat More Chicken. But remember, we're just having fun here. Think about what you can do with this technique, how you can apply it to make your job easier, to make your colleagues' job easier, and to keep everything positive. So my friends, I encourage you to enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I want to invite you to come check out don'tgetmadgetskills.com, my friends. Just go right on over here to don'tgetmadgetskills.com. Let me type it right in. I'm going to show you something really cool. don'tgetmadgetskills.com. And when you type in don'tgetmadgetskills.com, you're going to end up right over here. And remember, I teach Excel basics for free every month. 5 classes, the 7 steps to Excel success, and it's free. It's limited to 15 people. So go to Don't Get Mad, Get Skills. You're going to land right here and go ahead and enroll and become part of our community. When you go to leave the page, you're going to get the opportunity to sign up and get my 253 shortcuts for Excel and Mac that you can use. Once you're in here, maybe you don't want to take an Excel basics class because you feel like you already know Excel. I recommend that you do it anyways. It's good to have a refresher. Go to the live classes right up here and check out what else we got going on. We got workshops coming up, and we've got the Learn How to Write Formulas and Use Functions in Excel workshop, the international version. And whenever you log on, you're going to see it in your specific time zone. So it's going to be 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a lot of you are on the other side of the planet. So when I did this workshop the last time at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, it was a little bit difficult for you. So I'm doing it now at 8 p.m. The international version just for you. Scroll down a little bit further and check out my 30 favorite Excel power tips. Click right here and learn more. And you're going to be able to see that you can sign up for a workshop that's coming up. It's going to be broken down into 2 classes. Thursday, December 2nd, and Friday, December 3rd, Aloha Friday. And we're going to go over my 30 favorite Excel power tips. And this is regularly being updated because Excel is constantly updating. Go ahead and feel free to click on the stars. This is the 2nd time we're holding this workshop, and you can see what people said about it during the last workshop. Most of all, my friends, remember, I love you. And I want you to keep on learning. And most of all, don't get mad. Get skills. And eat more chicken. Aloha.